It's a new life for me, yeah, it's a new dawn, it's a new day.
And welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Wisdom Henley, and I'm here to give you another word of wisdom. The wisdom I'm about to give you today is about liars. Liars. Wow. Okay. Liars are the type of people that I see that will tell you one thing and do another. Also, liars like to cause a lot of drama. You know, like, they like to keep things going, keep fire going, keep people arguing by making lies, and they keep going. You know, the lies, it'll be one lie, then it'll be another lie, then it'll be another lie, then it'll be another lie. Before you know it, it's all blown up out of proportion, and everybody is like sitting up there saying to themselves, you know, I cannot believe anything come out this person's mouth. Now, one thing I have learned about liars in my years is one thing: if a liar lie on you, honey, he gonna or she is going to lie to you. Prime example of a liar. Oh, in my experience, I have had so many lies told to me that it's unbelievable. But I'm going to tell you about a liar who I know is a pathetic liar and a constant liar and always lies. And the sad part is, this person is always supposed to tell the truth. And it's an elder of a former church that I was a member of. And he used to lie. Oh, he lied he wasn't married. He lied and said that he was working. And come to find, he was working. Yeah, he's working on a crack pipe. You know, he was sucking on that glass, you know. And he just lied about a lot of things that just didn't add up. Most of my videos do talk about the liars, you know, about people lying and the things that lies have done, you know, the problems they have caused. It has caused. I've seen lies get children taken from their parents. I've seen a lie just recently, last year. Oh, I got to tell you about this one, y'all, because it just popped in my head. You know, of all the lies, I had to tell you about this one. Okay, you go to your mailbox one morning and you got your neighbor's mail in your mail. Okay, you look at your mailbox and you see this letter and you go inside, and you know, normally some people, they go back to their neighbor's house and drop it in the mailbox. Sometimes you don't. You just take the mail in your house and say, well, I see him, I catch up with him. So this particular day, the lying neighbors, and we're going to call them the lying neighbors, you know who I'm talking about. Mail came into our mailbox one day, and my daughter got the mail about 11 o'clock that night, because I didn't bother to check it that day, and she was on a run because she was running to build up her endurance for the military. So she comes in, she says, hey, I got a check here. I said, check? How you know it's a check? She said, it's from the Social Security Administration, but it came to our address. I said, well, it's not addressed to us, is it? Because I've had mail come from the IRS and everything for other people to my address that never lived here. I've been here 20 years and I don't know none of those people. And this house was new when I got it, and nobody's ever lived here, so you can't get your mail. Your mail should be coming to my address. But anyway, this particular day, the mail came to my address, was not addressed to our address. It was addressed to my neighbor. So my daughter decided, well, let me go ahead and text her and call her and let her know that we have her mail and that she has a little thing. So I read the message. In the message, I wish I could get a hold of that text, but your gift, your package is here, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the package is here. I need to know, do you want to pick it up or can I bring it to you? And she asked, what is it? And my daughter replied, it's a check. She said, oh, I will get that in the morning. She said, okay, I'll see you then. Okay, but now to any of us, you know, after the phone call, I went on about my day, and that's going to work. And you know, my kids were here chilling out because I had them doing some things around the house. And then all of a sudden, the police pull up. And so the police pulls up, this is according to my husband and my children, the police pulled up and asked my daughter about the letter. She said, the mail. And she said, yeah, I have the letter right here. So the officer said, well, you stole it out their mailbox. She said, no, officer. I did not steal the mail out of your mailbox. Out of their mailbox, excuse me, out of their mailbox. It's still here in my hand. She proceeded to give it to the officer. Mind you, the envelope was still sealed from the way that the Treasury printed the check and it came to us. So she handed it to him and said, you know, she was coming back. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, bitch. I don't want to hear a damn word come out your mouth. Just shut the hell up. So my daughter said, excuse me, you don't have to talk to me like that. You know, and mind you, at this time, my daughter is 17 years old. 17. And the cop is cussing at her. Now, while he's cussing at her, all these cars pull up, about 5 or 6 cars pull up. My neighbor, her old man, her daughter, the grandmother, the uncles, all of them pull up around my house. Which I didn't understand what the hell you needed with a party of people just to retrieve a piece of mail that was accidentally mailed to my house. Now at this point, everybody getting a little hostile. You know what I'm saying? The police officer had already done showed his hostility before even, you know, checking out the whole situation and cussing my daughter out. And, you know, all these people. So my son, you know, he's the oldest at the house at the time, and he's saying, because my husband, I think, was cutting the grass in the back or something, and he was saying to the officer, excuse me, officer, but it was mailed to you. Shut the fuck up. Those are his exact words. Excuse my French. He said, well, I'm just trying to explain to you that this came out of the mailbox. If you can look, it's still sealed. Nobody tried to open it. Nobody tried to catch. Nobody tried to touch it. So he told my son that he was being loud and rude and disrespectful to him. So with that said, the neighbor comes out and she's in the car running her mouth about, yeah, they stole my check. Yeah, they stole my check. Now, first of all, who the fuck want a $250 Social Security death benefit from a man that you killed? She killed the man. She killed the man, sent him out there mad one day because she didn't want to take her friends home. So she sent him home to take her friend, drop them off, and on his way back, he gets into an accident. Why he didn't want to take the friend home? Because he was drunk. So she sent her drunk man outside to take somebody home in a car, knowing he was intoxicated, and he got killed. So now she's receiving these benefits, which I don't have a problem with, because the man died, and you know, that's just part of what happens when a parent dies. You know, the children reap the benefits from Social Security. That helps take care of them for the rest, you know, until they turn of 18 years of age, or I guess till they stay in school. But anywho, she gets out the car, she's raising all this in. So my son is like, you know, you need to, you know, calm her down, shut her up, sit her down, whatever. And the officer proceeds to tell my daughter that she could be arrested for going to the mailbox, getting the mail out of our box that somebody else's mail was in. My box. You know, and I don't fault the post office, because sometimes post carriers are throwing up mail and it's, you know, they're rushing them and pushing them and they may mix up the mail, but I fault my neighbor on this, because if we communicated to you that we have your check, then what the hell how do you think we stole it? We didn't have to tell you that the check was in there. We could just threw the damn thing in the street or burned it up or threw it in the garbage like some people do, but we called to let her know. But anyway, the whole thing went another direction. It surely did. My son's girlfriend ended up getting cursed out by the police officer because he started calling her a dumb bitch. Mind you, she's Caucasian. Okay? And she got upset. My son got upset. And so he started telling the officer, you're nothing but a bully with a badge. And he tased my son in my yard at my house over a check that was delivered to my mailbox at my residence. They locked my son up and charged my son with disorderly conduct. So that means now you on your property, at your house. You can't raise your voice. You can't even express what is being done to you or what is right or wrong without you being charged. So I get off work. I'm called. I get off work. I go to the jail because I'm going to bail my son out. The bail was $250, the same amount as the raggedy piece of check that the girl was receiving. I found that out later from my daughter once she talked to the girl, and the daughter, my neighbor's daughter, gave an apology. Her mother never did. Her mother was the instigator. Okay, so now my son goes to jail. I bail him out. Everything gets good. Everything. She's got her mail. The girl goes and cashes her check. My neighbor rides through the street and doesn't speak for a day. But the next day she's waving and smiling like nothing happened. Like, I am stuck on stupid and broke down on dumb. Bitch ain't trying to see me like that. She ain't trying to see me. So I ain't saying nothing to her. I just look at her and I keep it moving. Because first of all, I would have never called the police on my neighbor because the check was mailed to the wrong address. Now, mind you, you would think that, my neighbor might be a white girl calling, right? No, she's black. Calling all her neighbors about something as stupid and ignorant as the mail being misdelivered to her house. Boy, and that's going to be in my other subject about ignorant, stupid, wild, behind females. Okay? Because that's what she is. Okay, so that was a lie. She told a lie and said that my daughter stole it, but my son ended up being tased and locked up. I ended up paying a $250 fine, all because I went to the mailbox. Mind you, I go down to the police department here and I'm speaking to the sheriffs, and they are supposed to be doing an investigation. But we all know what the sheriff's and police department investigations are. Don't you do it no more, boy. And if you do, I'm going to have to take some money from your paycheck. That's it. Didn't care if the man had to go to work. Could have lost his job. Hey, which I think he was working at the time, but he didn't lose his job. But it's sad. It's really sad. So now, and I'm saying it on here because I don't care, I had to complain to the post office. I complained to the sheriff's department about the situation because I feel like this. Anybody's mail come to my house, I ain't bringing it to your house. I ain't even calling you to tell you to come to my house, because after seeing my children get locked up for trying to do the right thing, they got lied on. So a liar will lie on you, will lie to you. But the bad thing is, if they lie to you, they definitely gonna lie on you. Either way, that's what a liar is. And you really think that people got it together. People don't have it together. And why do we have to lie? I don't lie. I don't feel I have to lie. For what? Can't no man judge me anyway. What can he do to me that I haven't done to myself? I don't have to lie. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm not going to lie to get you in trouble or watch the police come to your house. I'm not going to lie or anything. That was like my son, my other son. He's 21 years old, and his girlfriend. Now there's another liar. Her name was Crystal. Yeah, I said her name, Crystal. She's a liar. She called the police and told the police that there was a disturbance at my house. So the police pulled up and they walk in the backyard of my house, which they're not supposed to do. They could have knocked on my front door, but they just proceeded to go to my backyard because my husband was in my backyard where I pay taxes. I own this, but they walked past. And they went to him and said, we got a call that there was a disturbance being created around here. He said, what, cutting grass at 6 o'clock, and the only thing you see is a lawn mower and a weed whacker. So if that's too much noise, or my neighbor's complaining. Oh yeah, your neighbors called and said y'all were making a lot of noise. So I went to my neighbors who were home, because most of my neighbors weren't home. It's in the middle of the afternoon, about 3 o'clock, and most of them don't get home till 6. So the ones who were home don't know nothing about calling the police about no noise disturbances. So about 5 minutes after the police left, here comes my son's ex-girlfriend. She needs to talk to him. Now, I done banned this chick from my house because she sat around here and put a hole in the back brake light of my Cadillac. She refuses to pay for that because she claims she didn't do it. But you the only one, because I caught you in my house having sex with my son, butt naked in the bed. Yeah. She got mad at me because I put her out my house because she was in my son's room having sex. I walked in there and caught her behind and told her to get out of my house and don't come back here. And she called the police. The nerve of people that come in your house. Ain't that something? Wow. Then she lied about she broke the light on my car. So that kind of lie got me in a whole lot of hot water. Surely did. Because now I got to kick out $500 for a light. And because I didn't have the stupid broad on camera, I can't prove it. But it's all groovy because I told her to stay away from my house. But at the same time, she gonna call the police. So the police can meet her here, so she have a right to come to my house and see my son. So now you're using the police as a way, or the judicial system as a means of getting your way. So you use the police now to come in and do what you want to do under the supervision of the police, under something the police do not own. They do not have a right to come on my property because you called and told a lie. What happened to probable cause? I guess the probable cause was we were making a ruckus and it was okay for her to come up here. But it was really astounding that she came up here with her aunt or her cousin. I think it was her cousin more so. And the cousin said, you know, yo, what's going on? You know, I need to know. And I told her what was happening. And she said, oh my goodness, let me get her up out of here. I said, yeah, because y'all was about to meet a bullet. You know, your family is not welcome here. I mean, you're welcome here. The cousin definitely was, but the rest of them, they're not welcome on my property. Not their mama, not their dad. I mean, wow, liars. I mean, you lie to get up in my house. Isn't that something? People lie to get you up in their house. Or to get up in your house, more so. Well, I'm sick of liars and I don't like liars, so they need to stay away from me. I mean it. Because if I have another one come around me, I might cut their tongue out. Because in the old days, that was part of the punishment for lying. They take your tongue out. Boy, can you imagine if they took all the tongue out of liars now? It would be silence. You wouldn't hear a thing. Because a liar gonna be a liar. Can't change it. It says something about it in Romans, about liars, boasters, braggers, jealousy. You know? I follow that book because it ain't never lied. It's never lied. The Holy Bible has never lied to me. Wow. Anyway, folks, I love that you came and spent some time with me and let me tell you about some lies that I've been through. It's a lot more lies, but those two lies there were people outside trying to attack my children. And my children were doing the right thing. Like my son, the 21-year-old, he just left her alone before he punched her in her face because she kept doing messed up stuff. So to leave her alone, he walked away and came in the house. And because he walked away from her and didn't hit her so she could call the police and put a lie on him and say, or that wouldn't have been a lie then, that would have been a CDV charge. But he walked away and went in the house. So she called the police and told a lie to the police so the police can let her in so she can come over here because she had to deal with me. Because she knew I would have beat her behind. Wow. Just know that if they lie to you, they'll lie on you. Leave liars alone. Run. Keep them away from you. Because your world will be hell. You will spend money. You will go to jail. You could lose your life. You could lose everything you have. All behind dealing with liars. With that note, and all that I had to say today, I'm glad that you came. Until the next time we see each other, live in peace. Woo! Battery is dead! The